The parents of a baby with a rare disease have returned to London's High Court, demanding a fresh look at their wish to take the critically ill boy to the US for treatment. The boy's own doctors argue that experimental treatment in America won't help and may only cause more suffering. But a US doctor says there's now a small but significant chance the therapy could help. Anne Barker reports.
11-month-old Charlie Gard mightn't know it himself, but he has enormous support in Britain. 800,000 people have signed petitions to allow him to seek life-changing medical treatment abroad. Many were outside London's High Court, where his parents are fighting for the right to take Charlie to the US. After an 8-hour hearing, his parents Chris Gard and Connie Yates were too distressed and exhausted to face the media, leaving a family member, Alistair Seaton Marsden, to speak on their behalf.
Chris Gard and Connie Yates said, "We are continuing to spend every moment working around the clock to save our dear baby Charlie. We love him more than life itself. If he is still fighting, then we are still fighting."
Baby Charlie has a rare genetic disease which has left him with brain damage and muscle failure. He's unable to move or breathe without a ventilator. British courts have previously ruled he should be allowed to die, that sending him abroad will only prolong his suffering. But now a US doctor has told the court a new experimental treatment in America could help Charlie, just as it's done for others, including Art Estopiñán's 6-year-old son.
We were able to give him the medications, and little by little he started to get stronger. They gave us hope. I didn't care if he was the first human to try these medications because, they told us he was going to die.
Nucleoside therapy, as it's called, is given as a powder in food and boosts energy production in the cells. The US doctor, who can't be named, has told the court there's a 10% chance it could give baby Charlie significant improvement. But doctors at Great Ormond Street Hospital in London argue the treatment would be futile because of the severity of Charlie's brain damage. Dr Dan Hawkett from Paediatric Pharmacology at the University of Liverpool says the court must put Charlie's interests first.
The final decision of the court is aimed to be at Charlie's best interest, and that would be a balance of the many risks and many benefits. It's not black and white, but it's going to be a summation of all the possible benefits and all the possible risks and what that could do for Charlie, not what it does for anybody else.
Charlie's parents insist their son is not in pain. At one point, they stormed out of the court during an emotional outburst. They say they've raised £1.3 million to support the boy's travel to the US and aren't asking for anything more than the court's approval for him to go. The case returns to London's High Court later today.
Anne Barker reporting.